everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rachel and this is Live It Up! So this is a series where I'm checking items off of my Live It list and I'm taking you along on that fun and exciting journey. So today, we're gonna do a cold plunge! Let's do it! We're here at the water source where we're gonna be doing the cold plunge. Let's see what the water temperature is. What we got? What is it reading?
Looks like 45. Yeah.
45 degrees.
Nice warm day in Colorado. Colorado Beach Day.
It's summer. If you will.
Let's go, baby.
All right, guys, I do not like being cold. I do not voluntarily jump into cold water on normal days. So this is an activity that's gonna make me very uncomfortable, but I'm excited to get in the water, feel the cold, and live it up. So, because I've never done a cold plunge before, I reached out to two of my friends, Taylor Sleaford and Matt Michalek.
What's up, everybody?
Woo! And they are gonna show me the ropes of the best ways to jump in this water, the best ways to breathe, and the benefits of the cold plunge. So guys, what are some of the benefits of doing cold water plunges and getting into cold water?
So there's a lot of benefits for health. It can increase your immune system, increase growth hormone, testosterone in the body. It can actually help you lose fat by increasing your metabolic rate. And it's a big help with stress.
That's one of the biggest reasons I do it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between stress in general, stress of relationships, money stress, any other stress in your life. So if you can get better at handling stress, like jumping in freezing cold water and controlling your breath and slowing things down, then you're much better able to handle stress outside in the work environment or in the relationships where you're not jumping into that fight or flight and you're able to, okay, let me compose myself. How can I rationally handle the situation? So it's just a great training mechanism and it's just doing hard things. If I can jump in this cold water, I can do anything.
So guys, another thing to consider in life and when you're doing cold water plunges is breathing. So guys, what are some breathing techniques that people can use when going into cold water and really just in general to manage a stressful situation?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Basically, the cold plunge is gonna be a stressful response for your body, right? And so part of that is if you wanna try an ice bath, a cold shower, a cold plunge, then you wanna start doing it consistently. The first time you do it, it actually may have negative effects because your body's not used to it. So start off with 30 seconds, maybe a minute. We're just gonna get Rachel in the water today. And then really all those benefits that we talked about are gonna come over time, doing it consistently, right? Because when you jump in, you're gonna have a stress response. You're gonna get in that fight or flight and you're gonna get in panic mode. So the breath is gonna come in to help us control that. By changing your breath, we can shift from a sympathetic state, that fight or flight, into a parasympathetic state where we're more relaxed, okay? And that's where the breath comes in, okay? So basically, we really wanna focus on big inhale, big exhale, and really the longer exhale, okay? By controlling your breathing, by slowing it down, it's gonna help you actually relax and it's gonna give you something to focus on. So breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth, and having a longer exhale. So if you were to breathe in 2 seconds, think about doubling that, 4 seconds on the way out.
Breathing. Stay calm, everybody, we can do it.
Let's
Here we
go.
Let's jump in this water! All right, guys, we are about to jump into the water. Taylor's gonna go first, then I'm gonna jump. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Breathe, baby.
I'm so nervous. Are you ready?
It's cold. We're gonna do this.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Oh shit.
Breathe when you get out.
Here I go. I'm so nervous.
3,
2, 1.
go.
Ah!
Breathe.
Woo!
Breathe. 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 Breathe.
Holy shit! It's so cold! Woo! Woo! Oh my God! It's actually quite invigorating. Once your body adjusts.
I feel so alive.
Oh, oh, we did it! Matt's still gotta go. Donut man. Woo!
Donuts.
Yeah!
Wow, donuts, everything. I feel so good now. It was big shock when you first get in.
Yeah.
And then you gotta breathe, and then it starts to go numb. So it's first your fingers, and then your forearms, and because blood, it's a protective mechanism. Everything is going to your heart, your essential organs. That's why your fingertips, your toes are gonna get really cold, and you just gotta breathe through that. And then now that we're out, it's still pretty windy, but feels so much better. Feels so alive.
All right, we did it. I jumped into the cold water with these guys that helped guide me through the whole process. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a recap of my experience. So, I was very, very, very nervous to jump into this water, also because the outside temperature is not that warm. So, very scared, on the edge before I jumped in. As soon as I jumped in, immediately felt a shock to the system of extremely cold. But once my head came out of the water and I took several deep breaths, I did calm down, and my whole body was kind of numb to it at that point, so I could have stayed in, you know, a little bit longer. So I feel freaking amazing after.
Hell yeah!
My body legit feels amazing. I don't know how I'm not just shivering of extreme cold right now, but I'm handling it well. So I'm very proud of myself and very thankful to have these guys along with me. And I want to hear you guys' experience.
Yeah, guys, so as always, as soon as we get out, we feel amazing. And Rachel killed that. And blood is flowing, we've got energy, you're gonna feel invigorated. And then the #1 reason why Matt and I do this is mental toughness and resiliency. We do hard things, we challenge ourselves. Even having done this, I was nervous getting in, I didn't want to jump in. Matt gave me a countdown and I knew it was time to go. And if I can do this, I can deal with anything else going on in life.
Yes.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You do hard things, you do the things you want to do, and you live a really happy life, and you get on the rocket ship to the moon and live the life that you love. Do hard things, challenge yourself, you'll have a happy life, and that's what we're all about here. Rachel fucking killed it. When you are floating there and you realize you were okay and you're not gonna die, and it's all good, the smile on your face when you're in there was awesome. It was so cool.
So Rachel, how do you feel now, before and after? Would you do this again?
I would absolutely do this again. It was more invigorating than I thought it would be. I thought I would just be so cold and just want to jump out.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got in and got over that initial shock, it was great. It really was.
Adrenaline, baby.
Yeah, I love it.
5 out of 5, we're saying.
So there you go, guys. Even though it may seem scary, you might be nervous about doing something, do it anyway, because those experiences are what make life great. So get out there, have more fun, and live it up, baby! So as you guys know, I did the cold plunge with Taylor and Matt, who are the hosts of an awesome podcast called Modern Happiness. So guys, tell them a little bit about what the podcast is all about and where they can find it and listen.
Oh yeah, you can listen anywhere where you listen to podcasts, anywhere that makes sense. But yeah, it's called Modern Happiness. Taylor and I believe happiness is a choice.
Yes.
And it's not to say that you can't be sad. It's not to say that life isn't hard, but you can choose happiness. You can choose to do hard things to accelerate your growth. And if you're not happy where you are, we can make choices to be happy, live a happier life, find joy. And the point of the podcast is to help you find out what makes you happy. Not what the news or what your parents or what everyone else says you should do, but what makes you happy. And we want to help you pursue that.
Yeah, so essentially we interview high-performing guests. We talk about our own experiences, the struggles, the triumphs, what can make us happy. And it, like Matt said, it all depends on what makes you happy. And sometimes that means doing hard things, like jumping in a cold plunge, taking care of your health, you know, waking up early. And then sometimes that's prioritizing the things you love, like being with people, surrounding yourself with others that push you. And so it's really a tool for us to learn more and also share what's been helpful for us.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I think if you could take something away from this whole event today is, you know, jumping in this cold lake for Rachel is super hard. You know, what else is hard for you? Is it having the conversation? You know, have that conversation. Is it investing in yourself? Is it taking those next steps that seem so scary, but it's actually so much better on the other side once you do it? So go out, pursue your happiness, choose happiness.
Yeah, so guys, choose happiness. Check out their podcast, Modern Happiness. I'll drop a little link down in the description. So give them a follow them on social, Modern Happiness.
Let's go!
Woo! So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more of items I'm checking off of my Live It list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there, have more fun, and live it up.